All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live. So, market just opened. Um, let's see. So, super micro, I'd want to see come above 1080. Futures could pop up. Got ES going up, NQ going down a little bit. Coinbase trying to work on getting above 193. Lift and PLTR trying to set a strong opening drive. So right here, I would watch Coinbase for that break. Definitely has potential, but it needs to keep getting bid up in that range. Can't let it fall too far down. If anyone has any questions about business or trading, then just ask away in the chat. Okay, so lift is lifting off pretty nicely. Coinbase actually below that opening range now at 185. I mean, I would expect at least a little bit of a sell-off initially in the morning because we did pump up a lot. I mean, 10%. Um, so even all the way down to like 180 would still be fine because it is going to be volatile today. I mean, let's see how many shares that was. 1.3 million shares, tons of shares going through. So yeah, would fully expect Coinbase to be trading like that. Yep, so then NVDA is getting crushed there. Holy cow, look at those option premiums. I'm also curious to see what those Coin 200 calls went to. Wonder what they opened at though. So actually not that crazy. I assume because these were already priced up and inflated so much that even if it did gap up, it was still within the market maker anticipated range. Yeah, guys, so I'm trying to beat like I don't even know what this is, like a little sickness or something. I don't even really know. It's probably hear that sound a little bit stuffed up. So we see like there's Coinbase 185 to now like almost 190. So now I definitely watch Coinbase. But yeah, it looks like some stuff is starting to bottom out. Even NQ could be bottoming out right here. So now let's watch Coinbase. See if it can break above like 191. Looks like right now it's already falling below 190. Aw, snap. Here comes SMCI. Let's see if this Gatorade helps at all. So SMCI only has like 7 more points, 6 more points to go before setting a new all-time high. And SMCI moves so fast, so ridiculously fast. Wow, look at that too with NVDA. So I mean, I assume that like Apple, okay, no, Apple's shooting off. Oh, Microsoft. Yeah, so that kind of cancels out. I was gonna say, what the heck? Why is, yeah. Alright, so there we go for NVIDIA. Just broke high of day. ARM pushing. Coinbase trying to push. SMCI kind of stalling out. Just 10 points below all-time high. Lyft moving up. PLTR, nothing too crazy. Futures, nothing too crazy. And see, that's the thing, right? Like, for me, trading futures, I don't want to get in 6 minutes into the market open. But for stocks, look at this. Look how strong these moves are. 6 minutes in. Look how much opportunity you would have had. 185 to 190. 191 now. That's nuts. Right? But yeah, look at that, right? ARM, same thing. Breaking out and running. So we need to break 193, I believe. I'm not going to check that. But I just assume it's like somewhere around there. There's 192. Oh my god, look at that. 193.57 printed apparently. Did not see that on the tape. ARM shooting off again. So look at that, guys. 193. Yep, let's look at that. ARM shooting off. Coinbase shooting off. NVIDIA was shooting off. Look at that. Look at that, guys. That is why you trade the opening candles, the opening 15 minutes in in stocks. In futures, this is dangerous territory because there needs to be an overall market structure. But because futures and indexes are efficient, right? It takes 500 or 100 different companies, mixes them all into one, and that's the price. So everything has to be going extremely, extremely bullish or bearish to get like a fast, quick move like ARM, Coin, NVIDIA, SMCI, etc. But with individual stocks, it's just the individual stock. So you can get a move from 185 to 193 in 6 minutes, and that be no big deal, and with ease, and you have a lot higher confidence that that's what's able to happen and go on. Yes, obviously some stuff is pulling back a little bit, taking a little bit of profit. And that's the thing too, is like, I mean, look how, I mean, again, you're not going to get a move like, some crazy gap up Coinbase where it has this much volume, but like every 2 minute candle, 1.3, 800,000, you can get in 10,000 shares. I mean, you would need a massive account, 500,000 at least, but like, could make, what would that even be, 1.85 million? 1,000 shares. Yeah, right. So 1.85 million, 1.93, make like 70 G's in 6 minutes with just 10,000 shares, which is not even a lot. But yeah, wow, look at that. SMCI honestly reminds me of Tesla. SMCI reminds me of Tesla so much. With just like the way it moves, the way it would move. 1,100, I assume, if we're looking for calls. Let's see what these puppies. $6. Oh my god. That spread is crazy though. Look at that, right? Like 19.4 to 18 just instantly. Just on like a minor pullback in this range. That is crazy. Yeah, futures still moving decently slow. Lift and PLTR still moving decently slow. Meta tanking completely. I don't really like that, so let's put Meta there and NVDA on here. Yeah, there's still a lot of volume on SMCI. And I feel like SMCI could be topping out. Like, I really do. Because if you just look at the daily now, actually, I haven't checked the daily since it opened. I mean, look at this. Look at this. This is a joke. This is hilarious. Right? Like, it's one thing to be going up, but to literally gap up, 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 that's just obviously, I mean, peaking bubble territory. Like, basically, if you I mean, look at the GME chart, the exact same. When it started gapping up, that's how you know, like, okay, a pullback is due very, very soon. Because there's so much greed, and there's not enough buyers that are left to keep buying. The only people right now that are quote unquote buying is, I mean, retail or honestly shorts that are covering. That's the only people that are buying. Because if you actually know what you're doing in the stock, you're not going to be buying SMCI up here. Even if you're an NPC at trading and you want to go and buy the top of stuff, like just look at the daily chart and be like, oh, okay, I'm not going to be buying that. I'll wait for just the slightest pullback. And then watch coin right here. Okay, so looks like coin is not going to break exactly on that. Yeah, SMCI is printing some really, really odd candles right there. Let's put PLTR on there instead. Yeah, see? And that's what I'm saying, right? Like, it's impossible to catch every single move. Right, I took off PLTR for Meta, and then PLTR moved while Lift was doing nothing. Now I have PLTR on there. Now Lift could be moving, and I can't really see it. And I'll be back in just a second, guys. Going to go and use the bathroom. All right, so where was it? Yeah, so SMCI had a little rug candle right there. Look at those premiums now at 15. Just get destroyed. And that's what I'm saying. We're like, again, like options are just tough. Options are very tough, especially on Fridays. Because what do? Do you go to next week's? So that has 4,000 volume. Look at this, right? The 1,100s, 79 volume. Or no, 628. That's nothing. That is literally nothing. Right? Even the bid ask is just nuts. Just nuts. Crazy. Yeah, it looks like Coinbase tried to break out there but wasn't able to. Got sold off. Uh, and yeah, it looks like some of the momentum for the morning is now going away. We do have a prelim U of M consumer sentiment at 10 a.m. Again, not like the number really matters for us traders. And even if you're an investor, it does not really matter. Because it really shouldn't affect your actual company. And even then, right, when inflation was all bad and whatever, and interest rates going up, well, guess what? The market is still up. So if you listened and got fear mongered, you would have missed out on this entire rally of 2023. So it's honestly pretty pointless to listen to any sort of numbers that come out and like really take them to heart, because it seriously does not matter. Yeah, hopefully coin can stay above like at least 185. 190 would be nice. This could be an interest. I mean, it actually I'd have to get a little bit. What the fuck? Yo, that's hilarious. I don't even know if you guys can see this. Let me You guys see those blinds my cat just knocked over? That's funny. Alright, I think that's good. Alright, let me go fix that really quick. Nothing's even happening, so should not really miss anything. That's too funny. Yep, so looks like things are still just selling off now. NQ definitely stronger than ES, obviously. And again, guys, I mean, come on, look at this, right? I mean, obviously, yes, futures can easily go move 30 points or whatever for the day after, 10, 11, but like in the same time, look at all the moves that just happened. Super micro, buy the dip. NVDA, a little buy the dip, high a day. Coinbase, same thing. ARM, really, really strong move up there. So that's why it's really good to trade everything. And I know on Thinkorswim, it sucks for futures, but for Thinkorswim, you can trade all of them with like the same account. You don't need a separate futures and stock account, which is nice, but that's also why they have $12,000 margins and $7 commissions. So it's definitely tough for that. But stock is definitely good, definitely the play. Yeah, so you guys can see right there, super micro plunging, Coinbase now plunging, Nvidia kind of plunging. So a lot of stuff, A lot of stuff. This was the culprit, by the way. So, yeah, a lot of stuff is plunging now, especially super micro. It'll be interesting if that tests 10,000 or 1,000. And look at those premiums. Oh my god, from 20 to 4 point, or basically 5. That's crazy. See if there's any small cap stuff that's going crazy or not. Okay, take my pen then. Interesting. So GXAI H2. I think H2 low-key looks the best. H2. H2. H2, there we go. Yeah, so there's NQ kind of plunging a little bit, and again, ES not doing anything too crazy. Up, so there's the holy cow. Look at that. SMCI is getting absolutely smoked. Let's see what the daily looks like now. It is red, so that should look. Where's the daily? Max daily. Yeah. Yep, so stuff is ticking red now. Definitely getting sell-offs across the board. Yep, so it's definitely a good short opportunity for a lot of people. 953. Yep, so crypto's now bleeding a little bit. Yeah, those premiums are totally smoked. Wow. Yeah, look at that melt. Look at that melt. And that's what I'm saying, right? It's like it just comes out of nowhere, right? Like this did not really look good for a short at all, and then just randomly just boom melting. Is there some news that came out? I'm not really sure. I mean, oh, okay, got a question. Hey, I'm fairly new to trading. Just wondering how I can become more knowledgeable and not be throwing money into the market blindly. So, first of all, how are you trading? Are you day trading? Are you trying to invest? And basically what you need to work on to not just be randomly throwing money into the market or money into trades is have an actual strategy and a process that you don't deviate from. Um, like for me, right? Like I did have a little bit of a just little intuition to go short here, but I mean, take away this red, there's literally no indication that this was going to be a phenomenal short. Um, Now, could I have just thrown money into here and kind of flipped a coin and gone short, even though I really did not see any signs? Of course. But is that really going to work out in the long run? No, not at all. So the biggest thing is just getting a strategy and getting a plan set. That's the biggest thing. Risk management plan, money management plan, what kind of tickers you're going to trade, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, let's see if stocks and all that can rebound from these lows. I mean, this market is absolutely relentless. Like even on this dump, I could guarantee you we'll see like high of day by the end of the day. That's how absolutely relentless this market has been. But yeah, it looks like we might have a little bit of a bottom there since volume really rose then and we kind of bottomed out into 5,020. Same thing on NQ. So that might have been a local bottom. I'm not just going to randomly hop in here because you never know. The candle's not even closed yet. This could literally close below 5,020 and we'll get even more sell off, which is totally possible. I mean, 5,045 to 5,020 is only 25 points. ES can easily move 50 points plus in one session. Yeah, NQ futures, definitely tough. You have to get really, really, really good entries on them just because of how much they move. I mean, look at that, 17,000 or 877 to 773. That's like 100 plus points just instantly in like 6, 8, 10 minutes. So for NQ futures, just focus on the entry and definitely don't overtrade because you can see that NQ can move very, very fast and absolutely smoke stop losses. But I can also pay a lot, so that's just the trade-off. It's a little bit of a double-edged sword. And yeah, see, like there's still no trades yet. I need to see a lot more accumulation here in this zone, from like 25 to 20, to even see like a possible demand zone there. Because we're not even at 10 a.m. yet, so we're only 30 minutes into the session, and we have news coming up. So that news might drive the market lower, or might kind of save us from going down a little bit, at least temporarily. But we'll see. We got literally 2 minutes. Okay, so coin touched 178.8 at the low. Looks like this H2 is just getting abused by shorts. Yeah, I know a lot of people got paid on SMCI if they were able to locate shares and get short. Or really any of these, but SMCI definitely flushed hard. Okay, let's see, we got 15 seconds for news. Now 10 seconds, so we'll see. It's either not going to affect the market or it'll absolutely send us in one direction. Let's see. A little bit of a drop there. Is that just temporary initial reaction, or will we get a continuation? But yeah, guys, see, so like if you just randomly bought there just because it went down 15 points really fast, let me go try to catch a little move back up. Absolutely would have gotten uh, liquidity grabbed right there. Like SMCI, same thing. If you think that longing at 1,000 would be cheap, just get smoked by 100 points. Yeah, across the board, stuff is just going down. Wow, so that's the 1 minute candle potential close. Let's see if that where that close is. Wow, so that's the close. So that's not bad. That made a new high for volume, and that was a very, very nice wick for bulls. But again, just gotta wait. Just wait it out. So that's really what trading is just literally waiting it out. Because we're still only 30 minutes. 30 minutes into the open. And there was already like at least 3 opportunities to go short at the open on some of these overexposed, overextended names, and then buy the dip, and then short high of day, and then like buy at like a key level for a little pop. So there's actually been a decent amount of opportunities for stocks, but futures and the overall market just can't find its footing yet. And this is what crypto is looking like across the board. Most stuff is red. These are like smaller market caps that are really not going to be affected too much by market pumps or dumps. They're just going to move on their own term. But yeah, all the top ones are at least a little bit down. So this could literally just be like some sell off across the board, a little bit of a just small sell off, little correction. But wow. Yeah, so that does not look good for SMCI. That 100% screams like top day pretty much. Because again, when you see 3 gaps up, I mean, I don't care if you're like an absolute bull on the stock or you just love when stuff goes up. That's just not sustainable. So definitely a correction is needed, and will be able to provide an opportunity for SMCI to go higher because new participants will be able to get in the market at a discount and drive it higher and chase the breakout of like 1080, I think was the high. But we shall see. But yeah, let's just wait it out. I might want to get long here potentially, but I would want to see us trade in this zone a little bit more because just how fast we rebounded from that low, and just one little test of just anything lower on a 5 point stop, and you'll get stopped out completely. So for me, I just want to wait. I mean, could you YOLO and get long? Potentially. I mean, honestly, I could see that working out, but again, is that going to work out for the next 100 trades? Most definitely not. But yeah, guys, and again, this is why you have to show up every single day because you'll get days like Monday where stuff is just ripping like no tomorrow. And I mean, obviously, even throughout this week, there was one stock that was at least going crazy every single day. I mean, just SMCI, honestly. And then you have a day where just massive, massive red, and you can capitalize on a good short opportunity. So that's why you gotta show up every day, even on the boring days where nothing's really going on, because you never know what can happen, right? Never know what could happen. And I'm trying to think, is there anything else I can put on here? Maybe lift. Let's see how lift is doing. Nothing too crazy. Basically, meta. Yeah. So nothing too crazy for those. This H2, would just be watching for like a little manipulation squeeze to break those highs, break like five. Um, but again, that'll happen in like one candle, two candles. So you just got to be in before that happens. But this is what I'm looking at. Obviously, this is a complete Ponzi stock. It'll go down regardless, but just got to watch that and see what happens. Man, I just can't believe how fast SMCI sold off. That's wild. 20%. Ooh. Ouch. Holy. Yeah, ouch. Damn. I mean, obviously, if you bought anywhere under even the low 875, you're still absolutely banking. But damn, that's tough though. That's tough. But yeah, so the market's just obviously chopping around right here. New participants are getting in, and we'll see where the market drives from here. Either another continuation of a sell-off, or bulls become relentless again and bid price back up. But like I'd say we have a higher chance of um, going up, just a slight retrace on a lot of these. Because again, if we just turn around and keep selling off, I mean that will be a really extended sell off. So I would like to see on some of these names, just a slight pump to like 734 on NVDA to like 950 on SMCI, that kind of stuff. 128, 130 on ARM. But yeah, that's just tough though for the overall market. But hey, corrections are needed for the market to drive higher. You can't just have all time high after all time high after all time high and expect it to keep going up. That's just not the way the markets work. Roku's moving. Say what? A little bit. Oh, they had earnings yesterday. They got smacked. That's why our vol is up. So yeah, I mean literally, right? Coin, SMCI, ARM, Nvidia. Those are basically the best names to trade. If you guys want to know what stocks are in play every day, just put this RVOL script on your Think or Swim screen, and then at 10 a.m. just put it, or really, I mean at any time, just like put it to like the highest ones first, and then at 10 a.m. if it's above like zero point 0.2, then it has higher relative volume uh, than just normal, than average, and so that has good opportunities for the day. Or you could always just go on Webull, go to like this markets, and then top gainers, and you can see that we got some stuff that's moving. C pop, like for example this one. Yeah, there's enough volume there for sure. Well, let's watch C pop then. But yeah, interesting. Yeah, this week it's just been tough. I've been cash a majority of the week. I haven't even taken a futures trade because it's just been so trash. I'm trying to, but like I just don't really see anything that just fits my criteria. Interesting. Yeah, so I'm not. When did this halt? I'm curious. 10:05. So potentially in 3 minutes, 10:15. That should unhalt, or 10:20 if it's a 15, or 10 or 11 or 12 something if it is going to halt longer than 15 minutes, which I doubt it. This is not even a crazy move. So I'm guessing it's 10 minutes. Yep, that's why you don't chase, because would have literally gotten stopped out right here for just a slight little pullback. Yep, so crypto's getting a little bit smacked, which kind of sucks, but still up on it. That's all that really matters. Let's see, what's Microsoft doing? Yeah, a little sell off there. Damn. Okay, so watch C pop in about a minute or two. If that unhalts, put the time and sales there. So we know if it's just absolutely flying when it gets unhalted. And that sell off was definitely a majority of the move that we're going to get today. But yeah, because we're still just chilling. down here in this little range. Nothing too crazy. But yeah, guys, watch C pop. At any moment now, it could unhalt. I'm not sure when, but at any moment it could unhalt. I know there's a site out there that you can check like exactly what time to like the second that it halted, but it's not going to tell you. Boom, there we go. So it's unhalted. Don't need to see the time of sales anymore. Wow. That's seriously the thing that I just love about small caps is the fact that like they'll just go from $1 to like yeah $8, $7, whatever, and you can literally just long like $5,000, turn that into like 50, almost a 50% return, literally just for fun. That's what I love about small caps, and they're so manipulated. So there's just if you're not caught on the wrong side, there's a lot of opportunity on them. Yeah, definitely a lot of opportunity. Wow, market has only been open for 45 minutes. That's the funny thing, right? Like when the market's actually moving, it seems like it takes forever. When the market's not moving, it seems like, oh my god, it's already, an hour into the session. So I just find it so funny. But yeah, so there's C pop coming on down. That might have just halted there. Yeah, I think it just did. But yeah, so ES is kind of steadily recovering. Nasdaq is not recovering as much, but also had a deeper sell-off, probably because the tech sold off harder. Um, but yeah, individual stocks really aren't coming up too much now. So ES actually doing pretty decent from that low. All right, guys. I'm probably just gonna get off live since it seems like the move already happened. I really doubt unless some really good price action comes on futures. Then I doubt I'll be taking a trade. But yeah, that was the market for today. A lot of opportunities on stocks all over the board. Large caps, small caps, mid caps, etc. But yeah, and also the market will be closed on Monday because of President's Day, so we do have a long weekend. A little short week next week. And yeah, that's the summary of the market. And thank you guys for watching.